Mr. Mohammed Shah Jahan, another talented organizer, activist.
Congratulations. Come on, give him a hand. Next proclamation, Honorable Mohammed Anwar Hassan.
Mr. Anwar Hussain, the convener of this evening, the grand reception in honor of Congressman Honorable Hakeem Jeffries.
Siraj here? Yes. Congratulations.
Very good, very good.
Again, thank you very much. I'm gonna go and be the opening act for Congressman Jeffries at his next event. Thank you very much.
Where's yours?
And as the borough president-elect Eric Adams leaves, I would welcome the next speaker and also allow him to silently say hello to everybody he passes by or shake hands as he wants, and also welcome another distinguished guest amongst us, just arrived, the Assemblyman of 54th District and Councilman-elect for 37th District, Mr. Rafael Espinal. Can I welcome you onto the stage, Rafael? Ladies and gentlemen, the next speaker this evening will be a gentleman who has been working for over a decade for the community, particularly in the medical arena, who has been the senior marketing manager of WellCare here in New York, have provided jobs for over 600 Bangladeshi, or I shouldn't say Bangladeshi, 600 South Asians, Americans in his field, has helped get the benefits of his service through the hospitals, doctors' offices. Is none but a happy organizer, community activist, philanthropist, our Saleh Ahmed.
Good evening and Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Congressman Hakeem Jeffrey, Assemblyman Mr. Miller, all the distinguished guests, my brothers and sisters. The good thing happening in America in 2014 that every American will have access to health care. This is the best thing happening in America in 2014. And you know who did it? It is Mr. Barack Obama, who is the first African American president. He made history one time. And second time he made history that he's going to give access to all the Americans for health insurance. And you know what? Congressman Hakeem Jeffrey, it couldn't be possible to implement Obamacare without the great help of congressmen like Hakeem Jeffrey. The GOP wanted to tear it off. The GOP wanted to tear it off. The GOP did not want to give Americans the health care. But the Congressman Hakeem Jeffrey and all the congressmen fought for common America. That's why we need to give a big hand for Hakeem Jeffrey. Okay? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time and thank you for your patience.
You beat 1 minute limit. Thank you, Saleh Ahmed, for being for a minute, the time we wanted. And now, before I welcome the next speaker, let me thank or acknowledge the presence of Mary Ann Lorenzi, the manager for one of the biggest iron industry and importer of irons to America from Bangladesh, RLB. Mary Ann Lorenzi, thank you for being with us. And I would also, thank you. And I would also thank Mr. Akhtar Chaudhry, the General Secretary of Chittagong University Alumni Friendship Aid, for being here with the members of your society and the friends. Thank you. Thank you very much. And welcoming an attorney. An attorney, I shouldn't say this way, a very limited term, but he is a friend, a founder, organizer, activist, a philanthropist, Attorney Moin Chaudhary. Please welcome him for a minute.
Thank you, Mr. Bulbul. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, Honorable Chief Guest, 8th Congressional District, newly elected Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, all the distinguished leaders, brothers and sisters. Tonight, all about Hakeem Jeffries because we are celebrating his victory. We couldn't do it earlier, though it's late, but it's a big crowd and we are happy that he is elected and he will work for us, who will work together. I myself, everyone know, I'm an attorney. My name is Moin Chaudhary. I'm admitted to the United States Supreme Court Bar, Judicial Delegate District 34, and I'm director of Wood Heights Democratic Club. Though it's not my neighborhood, but when my friend Said Khosru called me, Moin, but you have to be here, I said yes. Though tomorrow is Monday, I have to go to court early in the morning, I'm here tonight. Hakeem Jeffries is such a popular man that he succeeded 30 years incumbent in Brooklyn and Southwest Queens. We're very proud of him. Even within less than 1 year, he did a lot of good job for us. Jeffrey amendments to the Innovation passes in House Judiciary Committee. Jeffrey urges House GOP to put America first. A lot of things we can talk a lot about him, but the time is limited. I work closely with my friend, my political mentor, Joseph Crowley, my congressman. He's the chairman of Bangladesh Caucus in the Congress. So I would request Hakeem Jeffrey to work with him on Bangladesh issues, which is good for Bangladesh and America, not one-sided. We are Bangladeshi Americans. We want Bangladesh to be safe and America to be help in Bangladesh in different ways. So we live in here, we are grateful that this country is good, but the same way America is helping a lot of countries, including Bangladesh. When I go to Bangladesh, I meet the ambassador in person, one-to-one. I explain to him what the Americans in Bangladesh, what we think about Bangladesh. Because from Bangladesh, you don't know, a lot of people come and go, they're just lobbying for no reasons, they don't know what they're doing. But we are the practical, non-political people. We try to help Bangladesh community here, also in Bangladesh. I know Hakeem Jeffrey, not only politician, he's a renowned lawyer. You know, he's an attorney. He worked for different renowned law firms, and he proved himself as a very good lawyer, and he's a legendary lawmaker. So I wish him every success in future. Anything he needs from us, we are ready to help him, including information on anything. And even we'll do fundraising for you eventually, time to time. Let us know. So we are with you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Moin Chaudhary, attorney, and I would welcome the next speaker, but let me also acknowledge the editor of American News Agency and the executive editor of Tekana newspaper, Mr. Lablu Ansar. I see the presence of the acting CEO of Channel I, one of the internationally known and popular television channel, Abidul Rahman. I see Mr. Shakawat of ETV and the rest of the few friends from the media, I will welcome or mention them later. But at this time, I would like to welcome, considering the Monday tomorrow and time almost 10, a scaring time, let me welcome Mr. Lou M. Simon, the Democratic District Leader for District 23, to make his comments at this auspicious evening, grand reception of Congressman Michael Jeffrey.
Thank you. Good evening. I not only came here to honor a great congressman and a great friend. I want to thank you for everything that you've done because you have been the best. But I'm here to thank you. All of you came out and voted in November 5th. Unfortunately, we didn't get the carrot. We didn't win, but we came very close. And I wanted to come to give you my sincere thanks. For the last 20 years, I've been the Democratic District Leader, representing part of this community, and I'm continuing to stay as Democratic Leader. I just wanted to say that I will be here to help you in any way I can. Although not as a councilman that I can bring back funds to the community, but as a Democratic District Leader and being out there to help you with your goals. So, thank you very much. God bless you. I have 2 more places to go. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Simon, for being amongst us. Even though you have 2 more places to go, you made time, and we appreciate it. But all of us, just remember, 1 minute or 30 seconds would be best. Because, you know, our congressman, if we have no time for him, then it's really meaningless. Let me thank Mr. Hassanuzzaman Saki from Total Broadcasting Network. Mr. Saki, I saw you here. Thank you for being with us. And welcoming the editor of Bangla Potrika and the owner of CTV, a very renowned, popular journalist, Mr. Abu Tahir, to make his speeches and comments this auspicious evening. Mr. Abu Tahir. Mr. Tahir, you proved to be the best, second time. Thank you very much. And all the Bangladeshi media journalists are like Mr. Tahir. Thank you. Now welcoming the advisor and of the Community Health Desk of BADC, Mr. Millat Uddin, Advocate Millat Uddin. Can I welcome you onto the stage for a minute?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Before I speak, I would like to congratulate our respectable congressman, honorable congressman, for spending his long time with us in this great evening. And I also side by side thank you, Mr. Mike Miller, for being with us in this great evening today. Today is a day, is the beginning of a new era, I would say, for us, for our community people. For the first time in our life, in this Ozone Park, we are celebrating the winning and the victory of a great leader who has shown his continuous support for this community. I also want to, at this same time, while we're going to accept as our great person for our community work, I also would like to say that this is also includes a big responsibility for us in future. As you know, when we are living in this country, we have a great intake, we have a great interest in in future meetings, we'll see a lot of women also coming to share these events. And I also want to say that while we're trying to get these great personalities in these gatherings, we also want to say that, we want to have our the rights and the other information that we've been giving to them as a necessary requirement for our society, like halal food, establishing holidays to allow to celebrate the religious holidays as a holiday, national holiday, because these are our big festivals. I would like to insist Mr. Hakim Jafri to give attention to these kind of religious days, which is very important, because our children cannot come to, cannot stay home and do their celebration. So this is very important. I especially want to emphasize that we should try to have this kind of celebration, holiday, for these two Eid occasions is very important. So I want him to make a note of it that for our community people that we want to have that established during his time. The second thing also, this is also, while we try to give him a big warm welcome and support, I've also side by side wants to give up this kind of notion that please don't keep your political lifetime in rhetorics and rumblings and big like the speeches and all these things. I think the constituent and we are willing. If you want to go to any kind of high altitude, you need our support, you need community support. So if you continue to work with our community people, we'll take you to any place you want to go. So remember this for future in our community. We are so long, you will be working with our community, you will assist us and help us to attain our desired rights and other facilities. We will be with you, we will give you assurance. So thank you so much for being a big participant with our gathering, and thank you all the gentlemen and folks that giving this cooperation today to make our event successful. Thank you again, and good night.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for being very vocal. But 1 minute, I don't want to mention anymore, but if we respect our guests, we have to keep the time. Thank you. And hello. Now, let me acknowledge the names of Shakhawat Salim, one of the editors of Weekly Ajkal, Mr. Shamsuddin, a community leader, Mr. Gausuddin, another activist and community leader, Mr. Maulana Delwar Hussain, Masjid Baitul Amid, thank you for being with us, Mr. Sabul Uddin, Executive Director, Mr. Sabi Mintu, Organizing Secretary of BS Bangladeshi Society, Shiraj Uddin Ahmed, Assistant Secretary, Bangladeshi Community Organization. As I would mention other names, let me welcome now one of the very distinguished leader, organizer, friend of the community, but the most important introduction about him is he is one of the pioneer, founder of this organization and a freedom fighter of Bangladesh, Mr. Muhammad Abu Yusuf. Please welcome him for another minute.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Hakim Jafri, the elected Councilman of District 37 and President Assemblyman, Mr. Rafael, or distinguished leaders, fellow citizens, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It's very important this time to hear more from our chief guest than to say more instead of saying longer from our side. As you know, as a community, the Bangladeshi is the generations of newborn nation Bangladesh with the old, very old heritage of culture and religion. But I have seen when I was back and forth coming from the United States to Bangladesh and Middle East, I was working there. I found even 3 decades before, people just confused. Are they from Indian? They are Indians or Pakistani? This kind of confusion was there. But in a process, this is the reality. In a process of development in this country, especially in the vicinity of the greater New York City, when we found our Bengali language is acknowledged by the public office. The UNO headquarters on the 21st of February, they celebrate the language movement. Our martyrs shed their blood and sacrificed their life to establish the state language as the Bengali language. And on 21st of February, when the UNO headquarters celebrate the International Mother Language Day, our heights of proud is immeasurable, it is innumerable. We cannot explain in our language. When our language is acknowledged by the public office, our most of the 90%, 99% citizens become more enthusiastic, more energetic, more motivated. They think that this is their country. When the Ramadan comes in the fasting month of Ramadan, the security department when give the extra, care and security coverage for the night prayer, they feel very much comfortable. They feel that that is their country. Even in the home-based country, they don't get that much of attention from the security department. We are really thankful. And basically, to achieve this height of progress and development, those who work tirelessly, those who work dedicatedly, those who work with full attention, all the organizations, all the leaders, all the well-wishers are here today. I don't want to mention especially by names, like Mr. Delaware, by individual name. I am really, my heartfelt thanks to those organizations and the leaders. By their hard work, this much of achievement we have got.